All right. Welcome, everybody, to our December meeting here. You'll notice a couple of different things. First off, Troy, while here for some God unknown reason, is not actually going to be taking part in this meeting due to some personal injuries. So just going to be me and Andy here, unfortunately, for you all. Just as rearrange things a little bit, we're going to start with some of our open positions. We've been going over the last few months about different department heads that are open. This month, we actually have one fewer department head positions open, as we have picked up a pair of cosplay heads who are going to be co-chairing cosplay for us. We're hoping one of them at least would be here. Unfortunately, I know they are both pretty busy. So we'll be introducing Riki and Jess either by email or on our Facebook page. So look for that. We thank them for agreeing to come in on this. I know they both have a lot of experience in cosplaying. And at least one of them has actually won the Anime Detour Master class back in 2017, our last year at the Doubletree. So they're both very good at what they do. Yes. Past that, for our other open positions, we are still looking for department heads for our exhibit hall, reservations, so I can stop doing this damn job, marketing, logistics. We have picked up some applicants, but we still do have an open position there. If you do want to try and apply, do so very quickly here. And finally, as a reminder, Andy is stepping down from being a vice chair at the end of this cycle. So anybody who would like to be taking over as a vice chair, now would be a good time to start talking to us about it, either talking to Andy to figure out exactly what his duties are, talking to me or Troy here, so we can try and get you set and figure out if this is a position you want to try and do. Otherwise, if you are looking to advance in the convention, by all means, apply to be a department head for anything. Even if it's a department you don't necessarily think that you can do, throw out the application. You never know what's going to happen. I wasn't even sure about being the head of reservations until I got talked into doing it, and apparently it's turned out all right, I'm told. So it's a great way to try and just test your new boundaries, help out the convention in lots of different ways. Similar to that, our overall staff is a little bit lower recently just due to something about 2 years of a plague or things affecting. So we are looking for overall staff recruitments too. If you have any friends that you think might be suckered into helping the convention, anybody that you know that's got too much free time on their hands, by all means, try and bring them to some meetings, get them to apply for positions. They can apply for an open department head position if they have a plan for that they think could work for it. So we're always open, always looking for staff. I'm apparently told I can't work 80 hours in a 3-day weekend, something about violating the laws of time, so we could use extra help. So with those announcements out of the way, we'll go to our partners here first. So do we have anything for ATC at all, Dave?
ATC, yes, and GPS. So I'll go ATC real quick.
You can do both at once.
Okay, first of all, I don't know about this. I mean, I'm taking a microphone from a Packers fan. That doesn't mean anything. It's Eagles green rather than Packers green, and I'm a Vikings fan. Anyway, but he has turned me on to Rankings of Kings, so I can't be too angry with him, because that's a great show. Anyway, Anime Twin Cities board is just a reminder that if you're interested, we're going to have 3 positions open, and the treasurer, sorry, forgot about that, position for our elections in May. Instead of waiting to the last minute, I thought if you're interested in running, here's a good idea. In the next months, we're going to be putting out requirements and campaign rules. But that's it. Now I'm going to switch to GPS. Geek Partnership Society, as the place we have here and where we're filming, we also have an election in May. And if you, some of you guys, I want to do something else as a board member, but I don't want to be on ATC board because that's kind of, strange. GPS is also looking for board members. So if you want to get on a 501c3 board and put that on your resume, that's available, or you just want to help us out. Because as you know, and as he said, we all need volunteers. It's not just Anime Detour, it's everybody. Also, thank everyone who came to our Holiday Emporium last weekend and helped us out. And just our partner organization for GPS, Console Room, will be having their convention January 21st to 23rd at the Airport Hilton. Okay? That's it for me. Thank you very much, Mike. Did I put the mic up close enough there?
All right, thank you, Dave. So real quick here before we get started, an extra reminder, for the people who are here, do remember to sign in. If you are watching online, do remember to go through your process of filling out the form to get your voting rights for signing in there too. If you don't sign in, unfortunately, we can't know if you actually have voting rights, which are pretty important. Also, just to re-stress again for both GPS and here, by all means, if you're even the least bit interested in one of our open positions, apply. Even if you don't necessarily get it, it lets us know that you have interest in positions and we can find other positions that can help you. My original running for the board a long time ago is what ended up getting me part of the site committee when we first started GPS here. So even in losing a race sometimes, you end up getting something else instead. It's a great way to get involved more with the conventions. So moving our normal departments here, I'll turn over to Andy for his division and Alex, who unfortunately had to work today before he come back.
Thank you, Michael. I'll go over Alex's departments first. Consuite. Department and division heads should look for an invite by the end of the year for a Google spreadsheet. This will allow them to make requests for their department food and snack needs that will be delivered by Friday morning of the convention. Also, please make note of any special needs for mobile Consuite. Cosplay, as Michael mentioned earlier, we are excited to introduce our two new cosplay department heads, Jessica Lespis, and Rakia Petit. They have already updated the cosplay masquerade information and rules. They will be looking to getting the website updated with this information. Exhibit hall, also, again, the applications for the 2022 exhibit hall are being accepted through tomorrow, December 19th. We will then start going through the applicants and sending out emails in late December and early January. Guests. Guest picks and bios are now up on the website. We have announced Lisa Ortiz, Jeremy Lee, Molly Flanagan, Sarah Natoceni, and Tony Oliver. 2 other guests are signed on, and 1 guest contract is being worked on. The guests would like to talk to themes about a delay in a program book. IT resolved a short outage issue we had earlier this week and have applied 1 bug fix. They have also updated information on 4 different pages and created 3 new pages for our website. Logistics. An email went out on Wednesday to all current logistics staff asking if they are returning. Please reply by Wednesday, the 29th, to be considered part of the logistics staff. If anyone is interested in joining logistics or helping out, please contact Alex at alex.oswald@animedetour.com. We are looking for people who can help load in and load out our equipment. We also need someone who can drive the truck. We are also looking for someone to help organize all this. Tech. Tech requests are due at the end of the month. A lot of exclamation marks. This includes pipe and drapes, internet, tape, etc. No request will be accepted after December 31st unless discussed with the appropriate vice chairs. OSHA training will be done after the meetings on January 22nd, February 6th, and February 19th. If you're not able to attend, please reach out to Tristan to make accommodations. Video is working on setting up 3 streaming rooms. Let's see. And also generally, to reiterate what Michael said earlier, department heads need to reach out to their staff to make sure that they have enough for the convention. If you need help, please contact admin as they may have a list of people looking to join staff. Okay. Michael, do you want to go through your... You can knock it down. Okay. All right. So for my division, I have the department's charity auction, merch, marketing, facilities, themes, and volunteers, and tabletop gaming. So, let's see, Monday. Let's see here. Okay, volunteers, they've only heard from 2 departments so far about volunteer requests. Cutoff for requesting volunteers is the next January meeting. Okay, themes is still soliciting contents for the program book. The deadline for that, again, is the end of the year, December 31st. Let's see. Charity auction, they're underway with planning for the live auction, so we're looking forward to that. Let's see. And yeah, that's it for updates from my departments.
All right. How many Super Bowl trophies do the Vikings have? Who's winning the division this year? They're not even winning the East. All right, on to my departments here. So starting with programming, panels. Please, panels. Panel submissions are what we run the convention on, so if we don't have people submitting panels, it obviously makes it a little hard to run programming, unless we're going to run 20 Homestuck panels again, which please don't do. So please, submit panels so we have variety, and Dave doesn't go insane trying to find time to fill here. When is the deadline? January? January 31st is the deadline for panel submissions. So,
Because of the tight window, that's a dead deadline.
so no extensions, because we are only 90 days away from the convention today. We are in mid-late March, so we are in a very tight window here. If you have a panel idea, by all means, submit it. Worst that can happen is you have to actually do the panel. Registration doesn't have any updates. From reservation side, the hotels are open. We do still have hotel rooms for all 3 of the hotels. I believe the Hyatt might actually be out of their king rooms. I think we might only have doubles left there. I would have to double check on that. I have been hearing some talk online about the hotels being sold out. There is an issue with the way the hotel systems are set up. You have to do Friday check-in, Sunday check-out, or the hotel systems will not show you available rooms. There is still space at all 3 hotels if you do the proper check-in, check-out dates. If you want to check in or check out later, get the Friday through Sunday check-ins done first, and then talk to the hotel front desk, and they can extend it past that. There's just a glitch with the way it does blocking that it won't show you dates for anything outside of that. Concom, they have sent out some emails to the department heads in the last month. If you have any major events that you need extra safety help with, or if you have any kind of radio checkouts. So if you're a department head, by all means, look for the email from Concom and get back to John about your needs there. They also have sent out an email to the general staff looking for anybody interested in cross-training to be able to help them out in limited capacities for safety, mainly to help out some line wrangling and some of these extra special events. So if you're in a department and you think you're only going to be doing 8 to 10 hours at the convention and you might want to pick up a couple extra hours just one evening, talk back to John, let him know, and then we can get you filled in on that. So ops will be able to help you too if you want to just be able to sit on your butt for 2 hours and pick up some volunteer time that way. As a reminder, we are doing the free badges for staff this year. So if you think that your current department's only getting you 6 to 8 hours and you're interested in getting the free badge, this is a very easy way to pick up a little extra time to get you over that free badge benchmark and save a little money going to the convention, spend in the dealer's room. And then we don't have any other updates that I got from either registration. Clarissa, you said you had nothing? and I didn't hear back from Artist Alley or Video Gaming. So that wraps up all of our departments here. Like I said, we are only at 90 days from today to the convention. We are in crunch mode, even though it's only December and doesn't really feel like it because it's been so long here. Now is the time to really start thinking about what you need to get done for the convention and actually starting to get it done. If you need to talk to anybody, by all means, reach out to them or reach out to us to coordinate it for you, as we don't have a lot of leeway to get everything planned out here and put into place. If anybody has anything else to bring up, otherwise I think we can be wrapping up here. Yes, Dave? All right. Unless we got any other questions from the online crowd there, I think we're good to go. All right, again, if you are here, sign in person. If you're online, make sure you fill out those Google forms to get your voting rights and apply for our open positions and convince your friends to join our staff. Thank you.